have a question. When no whatever exists and the humans around you speak these words, like, anybody ever told you you're a class act? Yeah, actually, it sounds really familial, those word patterns. I'm just unable to remember where I heard it from. Then I see things like this, and I am reminded in this, during this, just how, I mean, it says beyond the call of duty, this man, he looks respectable. He wears a shirt that says police. He's very well versed. He carries himself well. But he was given an opportunity for basketball, which put him in some, and then police. He has some regimented interaction from when he was a child. And now he's giving back to some place in Brunswick. It just has stolen opportunity in someone else's homeland written all over it. I was given the same opportunity. I would be out today teaching kids in the schools, cleaning up the schools, if I only had a fraction of what I needed in New York State instead of a whole lot of sorority and frat kids that are like the main cause of a gigantic, even bigger generational problem that keeps getting worse.
Officer Reggie Wright no longer patrols the streets. Instead, his assignment sends him into elementary schools in East Brunswick. But to him, it's less an assignment and more a calling, as he teaches fifth graders about setting goals and expecting nothing less than excellence.
This is in the state of New Jersey, which is just to the south of state of New York, shares the same monetary system, shares the same Mount Rushmore. Just so geographically, we're on course. It's one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all, of the one nation. But now there's multiple nation in my one nation. They keep acting as if they're an authoritative figure within the one nation, under God. Mount Rushmore has some faces of some profiles just for visual acuity of what the land folks and the government that exists somewhere expects. What I don't understand is all this influx of indecision and instability, and then sits there innocently enough in their criminality, saying that they're giving back, they're doing civic duty. No, you're not. You're giving rise to another generation of problems and taking opportunity from the kids in their own nation that were already struggling. You're just doubling down on making things worse.
Here, raise your hand. Someone to volunteer.
Officer Reggie Wright is on a mission to teach children what he's learned in life outside the classroom. And it starts with his love of basketball.
So basketball kind of guided me. You know, growing up in the city of Trenton, it was so much that could kind of derail me.
Officer Wright says his determination from a young age to play professional basketball shaped a lot of his life.
Sounds like he had basketball opportunity. Basketball dollars, basketball opportunity, basketball, like West Point coaches possibly, like Coach K. all things I was denied or I was left out of because something else took a priority in a nation that's built for one nation under one God. Looks kind of like Coach K. So confused how other nation states became a priority in this category.
And he says, all for the better. He says by setting...
In case Coach K doesn't know, all of those really bad decisions he made his entire career, along with all his cohorts and consorts, led to this getting really well educated. Not him necessarily, but something in this nation state area. And now they're into computers and radiological projects and really like high test poisoning and genocide. Just so we're clear about relationships being made, things being overlooked, and the children being totally neglected and abused elsewhere.
Such a high goal, it kept him from making poor choices away from bad influences while motivating him to succeed in school.
Wow, that is so wonderful. So now he's got really great talents, really great training, really great motivation, and he stayed really healthy and strong to pass it on to more things just like him. While I'm being held in a deficiency of the same, and I'm being biologically terrorized because I'm no longer fit in a position because I've been biologically damaged by something that was stronger and fitter because they had more opportunity shown on them inside what is supposed to be one nation under this flag that's supposed to be defended from outside nation. Those are words to live and die for. I'm just curious as to why they're just not being put in and acted in a correct fashion. This, I'm supposed to, according to humans, praise and clap and, oh my God, it's so great. Look at all the good that they do in the world. No. This is one example. This guy might be fine. But you know how many examples of this turn into like really overeducated? I mean, again, you want to stay on the basketball court? One set of circumstances. Problem is, in other nation states, took the same advantage and went into radio broadcast, went into electronic and engineering. Big red flag industries. I don't even know why they got that opportunity. Was everybody just drunk and high at sorority and frat house? You all drink too much? It's star 1978, star 8378, Nicole, Cattaruzza, it's Earth, solar system, Milky Way, universe, galaxies broken. I mean, the more I put the TV on and listen to these individual stories, the worse it gets. They just prove how much they've infiltrated and where all the resources were spent rather than on your own kids at Mount Rushmore. It was just given away and enhanced to other nation states, making them stronger and making them fiercer competitors. That sounds really dumb.